Greetings everybody, welcome back, Raz Spreaks Gaming, and today we got Raz Speaks video from yours truly. A Raz Speaks video? What the hell's this? And for those old people who've been here on my channel for a long time, hey, but God bless you, number one. Raz Speaks, you have done some damn long time. Yeah, I know, so bear with it. There is a couple of reasons for Raz Speaks. Now, Raz Speaks videos is either one, to get stuff off my head, out of my mind, and speak about it, and real quick yell or bicker and be a grumpy old grandpa, or number two is to actually talk about some changes or something like that. Or talk about some updates and how I'm doing. So first off, sorry guys for off the bat, I have been throwing up a lot of videos. I do apologize in advance. Haida is on the way. I'm trying to get that premium out for you guys, the Premium Spotlight series. If you guys are interested in the Premium Spotlight, which is where I do reviews and my thoughts on certain premiums, you guys can check up right up there. I put a card up there for you. And you can also see other videos that I have content-wise. So let's talk about actually the Premium Spotlight real quick, because I had a lot of people hating my Monahan video, and I want to address that right off the bat. Here's the thing. I understand it could be a good ship if you guys are going to say it in that route, but I'm going to tell you right now, it isn't. I'm the only way I can see you guys doing good is either A, you're a really good destroyer player. I could see it there. You know how to use it very well. But for a person who's trying to jump into it, you got a massive learning curve. And number two, on top of that, I'm hearing people saying it's really good with my 19-point commander, and it's got a really crazy ability with super strong ability with it. And I go, then you're not missing the point what I said in the video. I understand if you have a 19-point commander, it can be really good, and I'm not stopping you. But if you're an average Joe player who's jumping into this game and actually get a ship like that, you're going to struggle and you're going to hate the ship trying to get it up a commander that's actually going to be good for training. So it's really not good for that. It's a piece of garbage. And it was the biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistakes for a destroyer that I've seen Wargaming ever release. I really hate the Monahan with a passion. It's a laughing joke. I've never seen such a ship that gave me such a headache in the entire life. So, there we go. I addressed what I said. I said it there. And now, let's leave that to rest here now, folks, please, because I don't want to talk about that stupid thing anymore. Okay. Now, let's go talk about the next thing that we were going to talk about. What's up with me? Well, right now, guys, I'm kind of a little busy with not just these videos, but, you know, a job. And on top of that, I'm in Clan Wars. Like, Clan Wars started again, and my clan Hydra's been trying to kick tail and get teams up. So, in most cases, I'm so swamped trying to get stuff done, and I have to be either pulled in or pulled out from the team, so I'm all over the place with that, on top of doing, like, the streams. So, I'm all over the place, like a chicken with its head cut off, and it's not even like, oh my god, you should be doing, you know, something else. It's just the way things are. So I do apologize for that in advance, but I can't do anything about it, you know. I have obligations, and when I make a promise, I can't break them. Because if you don't keep a promise, then what's your trustworthiness on somebody? Hell, recently I just upgraded this computer. I still have to update the information, but I just went from an Intel build to an AMD build. So, bye-bye Intel, hello AMD. We're now running on a 1700X with a 1070. Now, probably people are going to go, why you went there? Intel's better at gaming. It's true, but if I'm doing video editing and streaming at the same time and everything, that's where the speed decreases. It takes me to edit one of these videos, or Raz Spreaks videos, it takes me to take, like, let's say this video. It's gonna take me 2.5 hours to render this video, compared to my new build, which will take me about an hour or so. It's cut it down by half almost at certain aspects, and it just makes things a lot easier for me to handle. 8 cores, 16 threads, and I have an ability to really buff it if I need to. Okay, so, but like I said, there's a couple glitches with it, but I'll fix it as it goes on. It's not a perfect system, but it's better than what I had before. Okay, so let's talk about warships real quick, because we do have a lot of stuff to talk about. First off, let's talk about the latest thing. I had to redo this video because it just came out today. Super Tester Series on the Alaska Tier 9's been shown off with 60,800 HP, 27 over belt with armor belt 229, 13 chance percent of torpedoes. It has 3 of its triple 305mm guns with a firing range of 20 kilometers. It has 4,300 HE, 27% of fire, with a 20-second reload with EP of 8,900. So, real quick, let me go sum this ship up without actually scrubbing up all the numbers, okay? It's basically a... Okay, it's got the stupid EP of Des Moines with its characteristics. Dispersion of Grash Bay has a citadel of the old Iowa sitting above the waterline, and not the 100% great armor, again 27mm. So it's basically a weaker Kronstadt, but just the American BS of radar and hydroacoustic, if you wish. So yeah, that's a thing. So just be bear with, guys, if you're actually thinking about this ship. Now, I can't tell you if it's going to be, because I can't confirm it. I don't know people from Wargaming, and they'll probably never know me, never exist. But from the friends I know, and they're what they've told me, contact-wise, they have told me that it's going to be a, most likely, a free experience ship like Kronstadt and Missouri and Musashi, because it's tier 9. I personally didn't want that because we already have enough. We already have an American that's, you know, the free experience. So there's no real reason, since we already just got Kronstadt. I'm still grinding to save up for Kronstadt, and I don't want to spend any more money because I put the money to premiums. If I didn't have to spend on those premiums, I would have gotten the free experience already to get Kronstadt, since I already have like about 16 million sitting in my dock from all the ships I played. I just can't afford to transfer it over. If I could, I would. Just, I have no finances that way. I have a job. I have to pay for my bills. I have to pay for my food, you know? I have a life. This is not my 24/7 thing here. Anyway, on top of that, they're buffing Izumo and they're buffing Yamato. Yamato's already went through, from what I was told by certain people. So it's going to get a increasement of its turning. Izumo had a major buff where its detectability is decreased. Its armor has been increased. Its freaking shooting in smoke has been decreased. And from what I've been heard, it's super overpowered. And people are complaining that it needs to be nerfed already. Now, the kicker one that I actually was floored with is Hirakaze. If I remember correctly, it's the tier 8 gunboat. And, well, they decided to give it an increasement in penetration power for those 100mm. So instead of getting a, I think it's 1/8 or 1/4, it's getting 1/2. So it's going to have the ability to penetrate most of the ships in this game. Bear with the guys if you guys are going to watch the chat. Watch what's about to happen in a few seconds. Because I think you're about to see some really funny thing. Remember, the Omaha just burned that freaking Normandy, and he didn't do a damn thing to shoot him. By the way, Confederate. And there's the Monahan. Right there. Oh, man. And I first thought that he was going to talk about me. Well, or he was talking about the Monahan. But, that wasn't the case, so. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Bear with it. I'm trying to get up the notes as much as I can. But on top of that, they're also going to be buffing a little bit of these destroyers that they're still working on for the bridge. Well, yeah, I'm still not going to talk about those ships yet, because the reason for it is there's no point. It's too early to talk about the British destroyers when they're still working on the Tier 9 and Tier 10 Japanese destroyers that they're still working on. Which, by the way, if I remember correctly, as I told you guys before, with them increasing the penetration power of these shells, you're going to have the ability of getting the penetration a lot better with your ships. Having that one done, and then the other two follow suit, you're going to have spam firing 100mm guns that do very good fire and screwing everybody over. I mean, also Stalingrad's still getting buffs. Else shell damage is increased. The cost of fire is now 33%. So there's a lot that's going to get done. Remember, guys, though, development blog is going to update all that kind of stuff. Also, Kawachi Miyogis are also getting buffs, so if you guys are still working on your Tier 3s and Tier 4s, feel free to work on them, because you just got yourselves now a good opportunity to get your hands on some really good, powerful ships. Tell you, it's quite the interesting thing that they've decided to do. But hey, more ships the merrier that they're changing. But it seems like now they're buffing all the Japanese, but I don't see a reason to do it. Ships were good enough as they were, but what do I know? I'm just a simple warship player who doesn't know what he talks about compared to the chat. Oh man. Anyway, I guess, that's pretty much it. If you guys are watching this video when it drops, which will be on, will be this Saturday, I will be streaming more World of Warships for practically almost the entire day. And we will be playing through a lot of the Tier 10s, but we will also be playing some low tiers if you wish, so that we can get ourselves some experience in, and everybody can div up and we can have some fun just playing certain tiers that you're still working on or something like that. So feel free to come in, join. Link to my Twitch channel is right down in the description down below, so if you guys want to, hit the follow button so you know what you want to update and stuff like that. Because we'll be going through a lot of ships when it comes through. Trying to get the last battleship in my collection, the Republic, which have also, if anybody hasn't heard it's getting a nerf. Bear with it, I don't know. Oh, wait, no, not Republic, sorry. Alsace is getting a nerf. That's why I'm trying to get done, because apparently people are complaining Alsace is so freaking buffed that it needs, with its guns, that they're going to drop the Sigma to be almost like a Fuso. So bear with it. I don't know if it's 100% true, but if it is the case, you guys are in for trouble. Anyway, thanks again so much, guys, for watching this video. As always, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all on the high seas.